Hello everyone, my name is Sean Knight. I'm here to cure your boredom of the day. Welcome back to episode 4. It has been maybe like 3 months since I've actually started playing on this world. It has been a while. You probably noticed the difference between this episode and the last episode. Number 1, it's not a voiceover. Number 2, I actually got those tweaks to work on here. So there's no armor glint that's overstanding. The water is clear. It's really nice. And before I continue any further, almost went in there. We'll talk about that in a second. I would like to quickly ask you to please subscribe. I am trying to hit 100 subs by the end of the year. It'd be greatly appreciated if you were to hit the subscribe button right now. Anyway, it has been way too long since I've actually played this world. I don't remember what I have to do or what I was doing. I would like to simply say that our storage system is atrocious. It's awful. I think sometimes in between this episode and the last episode, yeah, I made an assignment board. Fix storage system, find a place to make a mega base, become epic. I did log in today, earlier today, I should say, and I was testing to see if that right there is actually a good item, which is the hammer. And I added like pickaxing and stuff like that, and shoveling. And I mined out this whole section right up here, so now we have this giant flat land. It's really good. We're not going to question about that. But I am going to probably start making the mega base, or something like a mega base. We're not going to make a typical mega base that like how we do on the other Minecraft world. I just need something that I can constantly expand due to the way that this mod pack works. We are going to be constantly unlocking mods that will forever need to be constantly changing the way that the space works. So, with that in mind, I cut it from the last episode, but I asked, should I do Botania pots, refined storage, and power? Or should I do Torchmaster and Waystones? That's what I asked in the last one, and I cut it from the last episode because I just didn't think it fit well, and the last episode was a hot mess. Speaking of last episode, also, I needed to, if I can get everything in here, it all works. Okay, great. I needed to make a thumbnail, and that's first iteration was with this portal, and I needed my area. It didn't completely work. I scrapped that idea of the thumbnail. I went into a creative test world and I made a different thumbnail. That's the one you see now, but the scrapped idea still is here. So let's start this episode off with just with a vault run real quick. So my bounty, gather elixir. Okay, and that base up there, I have no idea what we're gonna do. It's gonna be kind of a building episode, not much vault hunting. Some vault hunting. We're gonna do one right now. Elixir. Oh my god, this is such just a dog-eat-dog world. Oh, hey, horde monster, dead bots. That was a great vault run. I, again, have no idea what I'm gonna do all the way over here. I kind of have somewhat of an idea, I kind of don't. I know that a professional, aka myself, would typically just, if he doesn't know what he's gonna do, he looks at the space around him, and he kind of just starts placing, and then it kind of just comes together. Because I don't like planning builds, because when I do, it just doesn't feel right. I can plan where builds go, but just planning them ahead of time, it just doesn't feel right for me. So, I mean, the problem is that I'm also on a time crunch, right? Like, I gotta get a video out every other, and I'm literally recording this the Sunday after the last Minecraft video came out, the Minecraft episode 15. Hopefully this comes out relatively on the schedule, so I don't know. Alright, I'm gonna place some blocks. I'm gonna specifically place dirt. Doesn't open his dirt chest. And just start, like, scaffolding around. You know, like, just testing out the waters. That's what I'm gonna do. Okay, I have a little bit of work I have to show you. You can't really see it because it all just looks the same, but look, I have something placed, like, really nicely. It's great. It's awesome. You're probably wondering, like, my general idea of coming into this, I was like, oh man, I'm gonna build a castle. And then I realized, oh, I don't think I want to build a castle. And then, you know what? I went back and I said, I'm gonna build a castle. I have never built a castle in Minecraft. I know, cardinal sin right there. I've always just done something else, but I don't want to talk about that. I will say we're not going to do all of this here today. This is going to take a little while. For the most part, I just want to get a storage system up. And especially since this room's cosmetic, purely. So simply just doing this room is like, there's no kind of a little bit of no point. But I do want to say, like, the layout, how I plan on doing this. Oh, we swing faster. I took an ability in haste. I couldn't find it in the last clips of me doing it. But I used my one skill point on haste. So we have 2 things of haste in here. And you're pretty much insta breaking everything. So, yeah. It's great. Anyway, I will quickly state that this area right here is supposed to be kind of like a garden. And then we're going to have branching out other locations inside the castle that way, hopefully. So it's kind of like an opening garden. So there's not much to it. Then obviously, you know, you open up, this is the throne room. I only had room for like the throne kind of out of dirt. But if you can see, what I wanted to do was open up these 2 blocks here and then have this room open. This is the room I plan on having as the storage room, and this is what we're going to probably only get to in this episode, a little bit of right here, and that's really about it. We're going to see what happens. The goal is to get strictly only kind of relatively like this and that wall done. Just, I don't know what I'm going to get done. I'm going to get done whenever I can. It's going to take a little bit to do. And the problem is that I also don't know what block I'm going to use. Yay. I want to probably use stone. But I also just don't know. I do have this, which has silk touch. I originally didn't have silk touch on it, but now I do. And yeah, it should be great. And then we can have probably spiraling city that way, and we just like custom terraform and stuff. You know, the fun stuff. But yeah, we're gonna do some small little bit of building real quick, and that's gonna be how we're gonna do it. We're just gonna start building. Well, I need to gather a bunch of blocks, but then we can start building. So I'll see you in just a second. Well, actually, I've decided just now we're gonna do a time lapse of it. We're doing first person time lapse like how we do in the other series, because guess what? We're in Jov. We're in Forge, so we don't get the fabric mods. It's pretty bad. We don't get replay mod. It sucks. I know. Anyway, that's beside the point. I will see you after this time lapse. Here we go. All right, you are probably wondering to yourself right now, where's that time lapse, Shadow? Shadow, where's the time lapse? You said we were going to do a time lapse. Why are you talking to me again? Okay, guess what? Due to the nature of this build, a time lapse didn't really work, and it didn't fit together, because I would place a block, I would then destroy the block, and then I would stop. I don't know how to explain it. It was not very good because I didn't pre-plan the build. But for now, actually we got a little snippet there, but I think right here is going to be the best looking for it. Because look, it doesn't look like much, but my idea for this is cool. I'll talk about this in a second. But this is the main building right here that we said we're going to build. You walk in, you're like, oh man, this is like nothing. But it's the outside we need to talk about. The outside over here. Look at it. It's so well built. It looks so weird because we didn't build it all the way up yet, but oh boy. Look at the wall. It's very textured. It's very nice looking. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be great. It's going to be cool. Yeah, but that's basically all I have right now. I don't really want to do much else with this build except for maybe talk about that and that in just a second. And the fact still standing is I also have like 2 more ideas I want to talk about. I mean, like, look, this is the highest point of it right now. We're going to go higher, just not at the moment, so to say. Like, this is not right. This should not be. That's not right. Okay, I fixed it. Cool. Do I have a magnet? I don't, but I want to keep those blocks. So, yeah, anyway. I had a really cool, super cool, fun idea, and I was like, yo, hey, hold on. We have this grand entrance right here. What if we were to make this the vault portal? And we make it this big because this looks nice? What if, like, right before we hit the throne, we get this? And I mean, this is the general idea. I mean, there's going to be spruce logs at the moment. It's going to be spruce logs, and then this is going to be some other pillar. And I was like, oh man, that's gonna work. Right before the throne, we got ourselves the, like, that, and then we got the vault there. I just thought this was gonna be such a cool idea. And I was right, it does look really cool. We just need to make the floor look actually right. I mean, it's gonna be such a great idea. My idea is awesome. So that's besides the point. But there is, well, 2 problems we have right now. Number 1, I need to test this. I need to make sure that this isn't too big or too small. Well, obviously it's not too small because, yeah, I just need to know if it's too big. That's the problem I do have right now, is that is it too big or is it too small? Cleaning out my inventory right now. So to do that, we have to obviously complete a vault crystal. So I'm going to quickly complete this vault crystal. And then from there, we will complete a vault, and then after the vault, storage room. All right, we did it. Here we go. I also did a small little switch around. I switched that with cobalt from cobalt. Ooh, yes, it works. Oh, thank goodness gracious. Oh, it's gonna be awesome. This is awesome. Oh yes, the king's throne is blocked off by a fog wall. You cannot get into the king's throne because of the fog wall. Dark Souls reference, guys. Dark Souls reference. Are we ready to go in? I believe we are. I would like to try and probably go for more loot, question mark? Like, I don't know. I'm so excited to run this vault. We'll probably run this vault and then do the storage system. So let's go. Oh, man, that was so poorly timed. Elixir, let's go. dead, I'm dead. I'm so dead. So dead. So glad I did that. Standardized chest so you can get outside. There we go. Consume the lodestone. We're done with this vault already. Oh my god. Alright. But we'll do that. Alright, here we go. There we go. Da, 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 da. Random layout. I went up a few levels. Good. What I'm gonna do is de-loot, and then I will see you in just a second. We are going to work on the storage system. Alright, I've spent a little bit of time preparing for working on the storage system. The only problem I do have is I need one of these. A drawer controller. And I don't have enough carbon for the amount of chromatic steel here. Now, there's one of two options. Here's all the items I'm gonna use. I have upgrades and stuff, and hopefully we can get the every single little thing that's in here into that room. I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna have to try really hard. Secondly, to be able to get one of these, there's a chance of getting one in here. Nope. 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 Okay. Cool. The last chance is we run a vault real quick. The only problem is that my gear has been gone through the gutter. Actually, we might be able to fix this real quick. I think I do have somewhere. I think it's actually in the house. In here? No. In here? No, but there was an ink sac in here. Yes, right here. This, I was wrong. This low-key just lets me repair my gear before it becomes too late. And, where do I do that? Do I do that here? No, I do that with an anvil. Where is my anvil? Chat, this is low-key really bad. And I'm gonna actually repair this helmet simply because I think it's just a good helmet, and I think it would be better just to keep it. That should work. I actually just don't need another one. Okay, so, and the last option we do have is to obviously run a vault, because the storage system will, air quotes, work, but it won't completely work. And I'm going to spec a percentage, so we're going to get 40% here in Lucky Altar. There's chance of just getting a free vault. Straight up, just a free vault, which is really good. And I stated too that I want, what do I want to take though? Hold up. We want to take dash low-key. Yeah, we need to get quicker, faster, you know the whole thing. But where, oh, there was an anvil just chilling right here. Great. Anyway, there is a 3% chance of getting a free 40% chance of getting a free vault. What's the chances I get a free vault? 40%, but who knows what's gonna happen. Okay. And if this doesn't happen, I don't know. Ooh. That was unlucky. But we can so totally do this. Yeah. Easily. I'll be right back. Hold on. There's only 5. I thought we needed 9. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. We got unlucky. It's fine. Okay, cool. I'm going to now see you in just a second so I can run this vault and I can just get all the equipment I need just to finish this up. It shouldn't take long. See you in just a second. Let's just bam. I hope I have enough carbon. I probably don't. Okay. Around that vault. That vault was actually pretty good. We're going to try once again for mod boxes. See if we can get it. Nope. 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 Crud. Okay, let me de-inventory real quick. I will be 1 second. Wait, it's a drawer controller. We did get one. This is a controller right here. Bam. Okay. Okay, that's bad. Be gone. Okay, this is significantly worse. It's bad. That was a really bad weapon roll. This was really bad. Is this shield? This is better. Not even. That's actually really good. High roll in the armor. We need to reroll. That's actually... Oh boy. That's so good. I actually got really lucky and I actually grabbed this. I actually pulled this, which, you know, it looks a little weird right now. But that's because we actually need to come all the way up here and grab a few items. I need a few things. Okay. The first thing is going to have to be this. Then this. And then that one. Okay, cool. Let me arrange this in a way. There we go. Looks a little unique, but I don't care. Alright, so from here on, my audio actually just offs itself and just stops working completely. So I'm just going to time-lapse me building the storage system, and then I will also be signing this video out. So let's see that time-lapse first, and then I will be signing the video off after the time-lapse. Thanks so much for watching today's video. I know that this kind of was all over the place and didn't completely ended up going exactly how you wanted to, but thanks so much for watching today's video. I do love you to death, and goodbye.